In a world that's increasingly volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous, and disrupted by technology, change is inevitable for us. And yet, many of us subscribe to the story that as human beings, we don't like change. So what to do? I've always believed that human beings actually love change. All of the evidence is really clear that we go out and seek change at lots and lots of opportunities. People love to go out and buy new things to wear, or have a new car, have new experiences, go on holidays, go on adventures and see the world. People talk about the smell of freshly cut grass. That's a change. For myself, my own personal favourite is the change of fresh cotton bed sheets when you get into them for the first time. So for me, the evidence is really clear that people like and embrace change. So what is it that we don't like as human beings? So I believe that that's about uncertainty and the fear that uncertainty brings. So what I'd like to do is to talk about how we can manage ourselves and others through change so that we can overcome that sense of fear of the unknown. So I'd like to start off talking about the difference between change and transition. Change is the movement from one place, where I am today as a leader, how I manage people, how I inspire them, how I show up, to another place, how I might be different tomorrow as a leader, how I manage people and show up. So change is the movement from one place to another place. Transition is the journey that I go through in order to move from this place to my future place. It's the cognitive and emotional journey that I move through as I move towards something new and different. So let's talk about why I would want to go through that journey, why I would want to change. To start with, there needs to be a compelling reason for me to move from here to there. And that can be one of two things or a combination of both of them. First of all, it could be a burning platform, a sense that what I have now is not serving me as a leader. I'm not getting the results that I want. My team aren't performing in the way that I might want them to be. For myself personally, I might not be happy in my role. So there needs to be some sense of a reason to move. This is a burning platform for me, so I would want to move to a different place. Alternatively, I would need to have the belief that something in the future is better than what I have today. So it might be that I'm drawn towards something new in the sense that I have a belief, I really believe that this place will create something different and better for me tomorrow. My team may be performing better, we're getting better results in the organisation, and most importantly, I'm being my best self and enjoying myself as a person. So now I have a reason to change, a belief that I want to move from one place to another. Let's go back and talk about the journey of transition. So most people believe that change is a really simple process, that we simply open the door from one room, where I am today, and we step into the new room where I want to be tomorrow. But that's not how change works for us. As I've mentioned, we go through a process called transition, an emotional and cognitive journey. What that looks and feels like is this. I'm in the room that I have at the moment. This is who I am as a person. This is who I am as a leader. And then what happens is I open the door and I step into this place. The problem is that this is not the new place. This is what we call the corridor of uncertainty, sometimes called the grey zone. So I've got this door. The problem with this door is it's one of those self-closing doors. So I hold on to this because I'm really nervous that if I let go of this, what will I have? And the answer is nothing. Fear, uncertainty. I don't have the future. I don't have what was comfortable for me in the past. So many of us go through this process. I hang on to here and I reach out for the door of the new world that I want to live in, but I can't quite reach it. So I stretch and I stretch and I can't. So what I do is I go back in to the place that I was comfortable in. And life feels so much better because I'm comfortable in this place. But I know that there's a reason that I want to change. So I have another go. I step out of here and I have another go and I try once more and I can't quite do it. So I go back into the place that I'm comfortable with. If we want to change, this is a really important moment for us as human beings. We open the door, we step into And in order to move forward, I have to let go. I have to let go of the door and my past closes behind me. And now this is the challenge for us, because this is the grey zone. This is the place of uncertainty and fear that I talked about. This is the place that most human beings don't like. And the reason we don't like it is because when we have a sense of uncertainty, fear builds up in us. We can become angry, defensive. We can have doubts about who we are, how we're going to be in the future. We might become very driven. So all sorts of things show up for us here. It can also be a place of real possibility, creativity, innovation, new ideas, because we don't have a sense of stability and comfortableness about us. So this is a real place of opportunity for us as human beings. So when we're prepared to let go and accept that we are in a place of transition, neither having what we had before or our future, now we have the opportunity to find ourselves and move forward into the place that we want to be. It's at this point we can open the door and step into the future of who we really are. So now we understand the journey from change through transition to the future. Let's just examine how we can apply that learning if we're going to be managing or leading other people through change and transition. Essentially what we're looking to do is to coach people through those key stages. Do people have a compelling vision, a compelling reason why they want to move from one place to the other? Is there a burning platform or a real sense of belief that there's something better in future possibility for them? And once they have that, can we coach them through letting go of what they had, letting go of that sense of comfort? Can we coach them through being aware of where they are in transition and accepting those challenges, those emotions that they have? And also coaching them through on their values about how they can move forward to a future that they want. In simple terms, coaching is the answer to take people from one place to another.